Alright, so Julian, you said you were going to go to Fiddlesticks first. I'll have you go first.
I probably would have waited for Elysia since I asked her if she wanted to fly there
Oh,
together.
yeah, Lizzie can come with you
You
then.
guys were able
And
to
then Yodel's
fly.
running with a fucking door underneath us.
Yeah.
Yurda would have had to run after you guys, though, so I don't think he would have got there in time.
Yeah.
So you guys
I
walk into
got there
Fiddlesticks.
midway through getting one of you guys wants.
Yeah, we'll do that. So you see the old man there still. You guys both sort of walk in. Hans immediately just sort of flies off, sort of cases.
Yeah.
Just kind of make himself at home. And the old man comes over and goes, all right, two of you. All right, here we go. Who wants to go first? Who are you? What do you want? Wands? Repairs? What do you need?
We're students with a coupon.
Oh, you got one of the vouchers. Here, give it to me. And he hands it.
I gesture to Elysia, assuming PDD is still here.
She'll take her bookmark out of her book and place it in a new piece of paper and unfold it and hand it to him.
He says, all right, you first. He puts the voucher in his pocket. He says, all right, what arm do you use, darling?
She'll hold up her left.
He says, all right, and he yanks it and sort of pulls you forward a little bit.
There's a little bit of a small startled noise from her.
He sort of starts inspecting your arm and rubbing it and looking at it, and it looks like he's about to spit on it, and then he kind of stops himself. He says, alrighty, here we go. And he sort of runs up and he sort of sprints up this ladder towards where Hans is. He says, get the hell out of here. He starts waving at him.
Hans, get back here.
And Hans just sort of flies over across the room.
Oh, that actually would have been really awkward. I just realized she never put her fist back. And she uses her fist left-handed.
He would not have noticed. He just...
Okay, good. Thank God.
So yeah, he comes down with this completely white wand. Almost like it's made out of ivory or something, and he hands it to you. Alright, give this one a wave. Alesia, it feels like nothing happened.
I didn't feel anything.
When you say I didn't feel anything, you start speaking in Spanish.
I'm gonna try talking in Dutch while speaking Spanish.
Alright, yeah, so in Spanish you say I didn't feel anything, and he says, oh my god! And he takes the wand. And he says, and he sort of just throws on the ground and sort of runs over here. He tramples on the grass, and he pulls out this very, very finely carved and shaved wand. It's a complete straight rod, and he comes back and he hands it to you. He says, here you go, try this one.
Oh, she's not paying attention. She's trying to see if Tearful will understand her, which Tearful doesn't know. Trying to tell Tearful to sit in Spanish.
Tearful does not respond.
Oh no, he's gonna have to get her attention because she's gonna keep doing it and laughing and then try different commands.
He jerks the wand in your face. He's like, take the wand. I don't have all day.
See, so that's the only Spanish word I know.
Yeah, make the check again.
And,
all of a sudden, Tearful starts levitating.
In Spanish, I say. In Spanish. Am I still speaking it?
Yeah, you're still speaking Spanish.
Tearful, look, you're so cute! You're flying!
Diablos!
Tearful eventually just hits the ceiling 20 feet up. And he says, oh, you don't really have the control for that one. And he sort of takes it and he goes, He's sort of pacing in place, and he sort of sprints around the table and just goes to this one, climbs through the ladder, and just goes, here we go. And he pulls out this bright, almost crimson wand, and he hands it to you.
I'm gonna eye him suspiciously. And take it and then try.
There's a farting noise somewhere. And Alesia, you feel this weird pulse throughout your body. And he says, well, that's underwhelming.
I'm gonna try and break the wand.
He says, oh dear, make a strength check.
She's fed up. No.
You barely even bend it. He says, well, I guess that one likes you, I guess. Alright, come here. Actually, no, he says, wait, you've already got the voucher, and he pulls it out. He says, okay, never mind. Here's the box. There you go, have fun. He takes it and just hands it to you.
Have fun.
But how do I stop this? I shout in Spanish.
You're not talking in Spanish anymore.
Oh, she's still gonna shout, how do I stop this? Not realizing she's not speaking Spanish anymore.
He says, "All right, you boy, come here." And he runs up to Julian.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, does Tearful
probably
fall?
like, oh no.
No, Tearful's still up there.
Probably just in
Like,
the grass,
how-
like picking out insects.
He says, "Put that down." He slaps your hand.
No, what the? Oh,
He says, "What hand are you? Give me a hand."
right. What?
All right, he takes your right hand and he starts like wiggling it around. Like he puts his middle finger and thumb on either end of your wrist and like wiggles your hand back and forth.
It's very loosey goosey.
And he sort of like pulls you up so you're like standing up straight. And he goes, "Oh, all right, here we go. Good posture here." Sort of runs past you to where these are, and he said, "All right, here we go." And he pulls out this wand that's like very dark, like almost black, and he hands it to you. Make an Arcana check.
Here we go. A lot of 20s when we're rolling Arcana.
Yeah, you guys got really good Arcana. He hands it to you, and you just like give it a whirl, and all of the grass turns into snakes.
Aha! I like it. Can I keep this one?
And he screams and he goes, "Oh, ah!" And he waves his hand, and all of the snakes explode.
No! The snakes!
Stop.
Oh, I hate snakes. And he sort of
Is it
runs
really
around.
gory? Or is it like just
They just like poof.
Like balloons. My snakes.
Will I get there by now or not?
Yeah, Yurtle just sort of barges in with the door.
Like, I'll try and make sure my door can fit through the doorway.
Make a
They're trying
dexterity
to
check.
freaking maneuver the door.
Yeah. It's my door.
Without even trying, you don't even actually try. You just walk in, and it just like nimbly. I swear, if every single check you make relating to that door is a natural 20, I'm gonna quit this game.
How to make people quit.
Oh my god.
The
the
guy
god.
takes the wand, turns around, and goes, "Oh, turtle. Hello."
His name's Yodel.
Can the door please be?
The door is secretly my wand. Like, the handle has a blink dog tooth embedded in it.
Oh my god.
He hands Julian another wand. Make an Arcana check.
I'll give it a... Oh.
All right, Julian, nothing happens.
Alright. No snakes?
Do you say no snakes out loud?
Yeah, I'm like, just looking around.
When you
was
open
a
your
trade.
mouth, a bunch of pink bubbles start floating out of your mouth.
Whoa. Hang on. Now
I want
this
to try
is
to pop
new.
one.
Oh,
It's very satisfying.
Julia, keep talking.
okay, what about? What do you need to know?
Is every time he talks, more bubbles come out?
Yeah.
At least I just enjoyed the that's just popping every bubble.
It's making him laugh, which is probably making more bubbles come out.
Yeah, you're just like popping these bubbles like crazy, just like as they like pour out of his mouth. No sound is coming out of his mouth, just
Oh.
the pop bubble.
And like, if she misses any bubbles get too, she's gonna pull out her sword and like swing at them in the air.
He's probably shouting, "Why do you have a fucking sword?" But, you know, in bubble.
Is it one of is it those bubbles that like when you pop it, it's what he says?
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Unless you're there just popping the bubbles.
Just random words.
He says, "Oh my god," and he takes the wand. And he realizes he didn't take the last one from you, so he takes both of those and he like just throws them.
Oh, he looks disappointed.
Alright, the bubbles stop coming out at this point.
Oh.
And he takes another wand. This wand looks very strange. It's like two. It's almost like it's like two sticks that have been like coiled together into one stick.
Ooh.
Is like the design, and it's got like all of these like sylvan etchings into it. And he hands it to Julian.
Ooh. Heck yeah.
Julian, you feel like a very gentle sensation come over you.
Is it because of the socks?
You're sort of looking around. You feel the socks on your feet and like just the gloves you've been wearing, like the broom. Like this is all kind of out of nowhere, just this whole magic thing, but like with this wand in your hand, you suddenly feel very comfortable in this shop. And like oddly happy, and just like this like you feel like this wand is almost like attached to your arm, like with how comfortable the fit is and how like beautiful it is to hold such a thing.
Whoa. I got goosebumps.
You sort of just have like this weird moment of clarity where you're just sort of like around and you're just like oddly like pleased. And he says, well, what would have guessed? Your voucher, and he sort of holds out his hand.
Oh, yes. Yes, the voucher. He reaches into his wallet and
Alright,
pulls
he takes it. He says, alright, now, what are you doing here, Mr. Turtle? What do you want?
Can you get my dog down?
He says, oh, shit, and he sort of like snaps his fingers, and the dog just sort of like crumples to the ground. Like he falls, but you can catch him.
I'm gonna go try and catch the large, the sort of large falling metal object.
I am here for a wand. I have a voucher. I'll pull, slip one of my arms into my shell and pull out the voucher.
He says, alright, yes, just a never ending with you people. Here, go ahead and give it to me. He holds out his hand.
I put the voucher in his hand.
He says, alrighty, here we go. And he takes a wand, and it's like just a sort of very plain brown wand, and he hands it to you.
Kinda like it feels. Where is that? Under.
Up. Oh!
Up top. Up top!
Shit, lad.
Use all my crits for every session.
You
guys have fun.
you touch, your turtle hand touches this wand, and it's just like there's a big like residual like throughout the entire shop, and all the candles that are in it go out. And he says, oh my, and he sort of like snaps his fingers, all the candles come back on. You can all see each other again. On the first try, that is momentous almost. And he sort of like walks over, and he says, no, you already gave me the voucher. Here's the box. That's your wand, sir. That is rather strange. You got that very quickly. I'm quite stumped. I don't know what happened there. Good job. He gives you a thumbs up.
I try to give him a thumbs up without dropping the door or the box. Well, thank you. Have a good one. Just pop out.
As that happens,
Elise is gonna exit with the Earl.
the door opens, and you see there are two people who are like coming in.
I attempt to give way.
They're both gingers. One of them is a half-orc, sort of a skinny human, and they both sort of like kind of awkwardly like are like right at the door when you open it.
Oh, hey, it's the person from the bar. Elise is actually gonna say that out loud.
I'll back out and be like, out of the way for them. Sorry, you can come in, then I'll go out after you.
Why were you at the bar?
They sort of butt in, and this guy goes, "Holy shit! Are you a turtle?" He walks up to you.
Holy shit! Is your skin green?
Holy shit.
Why is this so surprising to everyone? Is this not normal or something?
He's like, dude, check it out. This guy's a fucking turtle.
Can you let me leave the shop, you fuck? I will slap you with my door.
And then the other guy comes over and he like walks over. The turtles. Gar, come here. Get away from the turtle. He's gonna hit us with a door. And then Gar kind of like is pulled back by the collar of his shirt.
And then I'm going to walk out the door, out the doorway with my door and box in hand.
All right,
you
just waltz out.
Hey, come on, Julian. I want to go check out the place across the street. the magic place with the hat thing.
This guy says, snakes? Snakes? He says, he turns to the guard, he says, dude, I fucking hate snakes.
I started speaking Spanish randomly because of my wand. Anyways, Ollie's just gonna just grab Julian by his, like, robe collar and pull him out.
Alright. So, you guys all come out, Yertle is there, with you.
Waiting for you. Hi.
And she's gonna point at, Marlowe's place.
Alessia, at this point, you see your parents, walking down the street.
She's gonna try to, like, duck away a small bit.
to avoid them?
Yeah.
What, are you embarrassed by a turtle holding a door?
Just, Yertle, do you use the door to, like, shield her?
I mean, I would, yeah. Like,
Alright, Alessia, make a stealth check with advantage. Alright, so Alessia, you get behind the door.
I bring Cheerful up with me. Like,
Alright,
hold
yeah.
him.
Percy and Adele just walk like straight past. They sort of start walking down the street. Alright, so you guys sort of like tucking and walking, go to Marlowe's, and as you walk in, you walk into a completely empty room with no one in it.
okay, I feel like I have a spell just for this occasion. Smoker break, but it's fog cloud. Fog cloud. Fog cloud. The shop.
Alright, yeah, fog just starts suddenly appearing around as Yertle just starts smoking.
I'm not even going to like pull out a second blunt. I'm just doing that. Like, any doorway.
Lacey is gonna walk over to the store and knock on it.
Alright, I'm just gonna look around the shelves.
Alright, Alessia, as you go to knock on the door, your hand goes through it.
And you punch my character in the face.
Julian, I found something cool.
Wait, what? What?
Watch this, and I'm gonna just push myself through the door.
Inside
I'm gonna go
voice.
with you.
Bolts in.
What the hell?
Just disappear. With Cheerful, I bring Cheerful with me.
Should we go in there?
With my token.
I don't know. Is she alive?
Let's hope.
Whose room is that? Hang on. Where did that come
So
from?
just all of a sudden, the couch gets so much longer.
Yeah, here, the couch, like, as you guys start walking in, you walk in, and then you're not standing, you're sitting. And the couch just extends without any of you seeing it. You're just sitting next to other people that weren't there before. And you guys see the same crowd of kids you guys have been seeing all day, just sort of weaving in and out of places.
So, do we follow suit and hope she's not dead?
Yeah, we should probably make sure she's not dead.
Yeah. Do you want me to go through first, or do you want to go first?
Doesn't matter. We'll get in.
Okay.
You gotta bring the door. Don't bring the door.
But it's useful.
For what? Literally for what?
It's a door.
You never know, there might be like an archway where it fits into perfectly and you can use it to walk away.
I can't argue with that.
Elysia screams really loudly.
Alright, so you two walk in, bringing the door in.
Yeah,
I don't mind if I just share your spot down there.
Yeah, you can just like.
I'll sit on your lap.
I'll
It'll be
I'll
fine.
just scoot over a bit.
I'll make sure the door isn't stopping anyone from having this.
It's just like on all of our laps. You're just pinned under a door.
You guys mind? I just like lay my door across the couch
Oh.
here, gentlemen.
Quit door spreading.
Penny.
It's going to become a running gag if I continue having the door.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, man.
it already is.
The door can never go away. It has to stay there. Like, George's gonna be so confused.
Like,
Oh my.
why is there a door? Like, mid-flying class, me, like, holding onto a door holds on a broom.
That's his weapon in flying class.
Oh god.
He
Don't
just-
give him a bat. They let him use the door.
Yeah, he just
Sits
fucking
there, puts it
paddleballs that
over like
shit.
The door is
the
our
goal.
mascot.
Yeah, with the
like,
doors.
oh,
That's
mascot.
our team name. The open
Just-
doors.
It's like using a broom as a surf stick to kick
Yeah.
someone in
Alright,
the
so
head.
I'm just gonna recopy the shopping list into
Oh. I feel very uncomfortable. What is this? Where am I?
all
I
these
was,
products are still just floating around. Actually, crap, strike the scabbard off. That's not a thing anymore. Ignore the scabbard, but the rest of that is still there, and it's all just floating there. And he says, "Oh, new customers. Hello. You're a turtle. You have a door. Welcome."
And you're a person with a hat.
He says,
And this
"Fair
is-
point, I
Gotcha,
suppose."
this is a
then.
mechanical wolf.
He says,
I'm very scared. What's
hello?"
going on?
He says, "Welcome to Marlowe Miggerworth's magnificent Magiporium." And he waves his hands and sparkles fly everywhere.
was just leaving.
Dante, what happened to your hands?
You're severely bleeding from the hands.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap Dante on the lap with a cure wounds.
Yeah, in saying that, I would have accidentally cast healing words just out of,
Yeah,
concern.
you literally just ask, "Oh, Dante, what happened to your hands?" And all of a sudden they start healing.
Yeah.
What happened to
Oh,
your
damn.
hands?
I'm going
Well,
to pat you on the
they appear to be healing
as
themselves.
notice, yeah, hands.
Well, what are they doing
Extra
now?
health.
Overclock him with health.
Overclocking with health.
I think my 8 did it, man. Jesus.
Yeah, it probably did do it.
Marlo says, so can I interest any of you in buying anything? By the way, farewell, to you, sir." And he points to Leku. It's like, just jump off the couch and you'll, return back to the shop.
I have a specific request for something.
See? Oh, he's gone.
So, Leku, you sort of just throw yourself off the couch. You fall through the endless purple abyss for a couple seconds, and you just appear in the very center of the room in the shop.
And Freckles is just like clawed to my scalp.
Yep, Freckles is freaking out.
He's seen the end and the beginning.
And I just rub the back of my head and start walking out. Anyway.
Well, I need to get feet so I can use the door as an improvised weapon.
Can I get the door feet?
It'll be
Doors,
good.
Sheila, doors.
Says,
Doors.
so, can I interest any of you in buying anything? Besides, you two, and he points to Gale and Dante. Says, if you want to leave, you can, but, if there's anything else that interests you, I'm all ears.
Eliza raises her hand.
He says, yes, you.
I have a specific request for something because you're magical.
He says, yes, what?
Eliza's gonna just. Eliza's gonna pull the head off of Tearful.
He says, my god!
You killed him! He's dead!
Okay, yeah, you pull the head off Tearful, what happens?
And then she's gonna just pull open the body, just sift through a little bit of gears.
Alright.
Doing?
Like, super casual.
Julian, you're sitting right next to this. Just
Yeah, I'm
watching this.
freaking out.
Intriguing, but also highly disturbing.
Just disturbing, thank you, Dante.
Oh, and
Or,
Tearful's,
sir, I just met. I
Tearful's
don't know your
eyes are,
name.
like, closed, his tongue is hanging out, and the head is, like, next to Alicia.
That's not normal at all.
And
Well,
she's
you're a
gonna
turtle.
she's gonna pull out
How's that not normal, man?
she's gonna pull out the thing that powers Tearful.
Ooh,
Are you
what is-
holding his
what is this
heart?
thing?
It's a well, so how I originally had it is it's a sort of enchanted crystal imbued into a gear.
So in the Lightfall lore, I remember he used a blood shard to power it.
Yeah, and
do you
that's sort of in similar ions,
Okay,
but
yeah.
different.
So I just want to make sure I got okay, yeah. He goes, ooh, let me see that, and he sort of holds out his hand, and the thing begins to float out of your hand towards him.
Can I cradle the carcass of Tearful?
If this disappears, me and my dad are gonna kill you, and she's just gonna let it go.
He does not respond. He just holds it, and he says, and he started looking at it with spectacle, and he says, this is very interesting. Yes. What about it? What do you want to know? Like,
Can you
something
make
about
another?
it? He says, oh, can I replicate it? He says, I I can't do anything myself. I have someone I know who... actually, he says, if... Okay, here's the thing. If I was to replicate this, you would have to leave it with me.
He
I'm
was
guessing that's not
so
an option.
Young. He died so young.
I might just go ask my dad since he made that, but
He says, oh, well, if your dad made it, why are you... What do you...
because
You
I don't want to tell my dad I took apart I took apart the dog just so I can find what it powers it.
He says, oh, okay.
What? That's not how you treat animals.
It's a robot. He doesn't feel anything, and that's why I love him, because he's so cute.
What's a robot?
What's a robot?
Do you have anything similar that can power a construct?
He says, oh, to power a construct, I've got, not something I'd feel very confident about selling to children. He says, listen,
Why, just
you're
casually
going
put
to
a giant
Sphinthris,
squid?
right?
What?
Maybe.
Sphinthris Academy, you're going there, right? Your students, all of you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, my dad didn't go there, and he built this.
He says, he says, listen. If you go there, if you ask the right questions, you'll be able to build a construct.
We could build constructs.
He
You
says,
can
well,
build a construct.
he says, not everyone builds a construct, but trust me, darling, it just... Go to school first. This is a bit above your pay grade.
So, how much does it cost?
He says, well, it depends on what you want. There's a whole variety
I want to power a pseudo-dragon construct.
He says, oh, that's a bit on the smaller side. I thought you were asking about a golem.
Oh, no. Similar style to my dad, and she'll pet Tearful, the body of Tearful.
He says, well, this particular item, he holds up the thing, he says, this is a bit out of my expertise, but a powerful enough magic item to power a pseudo-dragon construct. He says, listen, darling, what's your price range? What do you look?
I got 80 gold and a lot of hope.
He says, 80 gold?
That's totally not enough.
We
Does-
can make that 100 gold with 20 of mine. That's
Deal.
legitimately like half my gold. Like half my money gone.
He says,
Hell.
listen. I know you're just children, but this is a higher level of magic. I'm not going to teach you how to make a little... Just... You don't have the kind of money for this kind of job.
So,
Anywhere near what you'd need would be in the thousands, maybe tens of thousands.
my dad built this dog from scrap metal, blood, and time, and I will do the same for my pseudo-dragon.
He says, I have full confidence you can do that, but I'm afraid I can't help you.
Oh, so you're gonna refuse to sell me stuff?
No,
said-
he's gonna refuse to sell you shit you
He said,
can't buy.
You don't have the money to buy what I'm willing to sell you.
Could you sell a singular component of it so I can make it?
He says, well, I can't rip apart something I already have to give you a small piece of it.
But do you have parts used to make it?
He says, I have... No, I don't. I'm not really into construct making. I don't have any of the gears or, like, the materials you need to do it. The magical component of the animation of it, I could sort of give you some of the guidelines, but not for 80 gold pieces.
He said if you ask the right questions at school, maybe they got
Yeah,
the
but I
materials
don't-
there.
I'm not here to do it in school. I'm here to do it by myself.
But-
I'm gonna build other stuff in school. This is more personal.
He said, listen, darling, I can't help you.
Unless you have a lot more gold, right?
He nods. He says, exactly, yes. If you were... Now, don't do anything stupid, but if you were to procure a mass sum of gold, then yes, I'd be able to help you out a little bit more.
So she doesn't say anything, but there's just a really dangerous flash in her eyes, and she'll just motion for the gear back.
He nods, and he'll like sort of let go of it, and it sort of floats back to you.
And she'll put it back into her full.
All right, Tearful like whirs back to life as you sort of do that. Put his head back on.
You're just. This is how you just do maintenance on him, so he's used to this.